And we are live, baby. That's right. Your boy Josiah Willis is back in the building. I am here live exclusively in my dorm. Okay. We are recording here, pre-recording. I don't know. However you want to do it. How you want to go about it. So we are going to do our predictions over the upcoming WrestleMania season. That means the 40, Roman numeral. WrestleMania 40 is coming here tomorrow and Sunday. So we got 2 nights, of course. You already know what it is, the big match. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, going against Cody Rhodes. I'm excited. My boy here is excited. He don't show it in his face, but you know, he's excited. You feel me? So yes, I'm joking. This is my guy, Anthony Nicola. He is back here on the live outlet. Well, actually, technically, this is your first time doing the live outlet. You didn't do my YouTube channel where I was doing reactions. Well, you did do that.
I did react to his "I Watched You Change" video. So if you remember me from that,
yes, it was Deftones. We was on campus. We reacted towards it. I had fun. I had my guitar there. Yeah, it was great. Anyways, before we go right here and get into the festivities, by the way, that means getting into my, although it's very late, review of the Elimination Chamber that came around in Perth, Australia. And we will also predict NXT Stand and Deliver. He's not quite familiar, but he'll try his best to kind of like, you know, even the score with me.
I used to watch a lot when I was 10-ish.
Fair enough. You got root beer here, by the way. So if you hear us chugging our root beer, no.
Don't mind it.
So good. Okay. After NXT Stand and Deliver for the prediction over that, we will get into the main predictions, the main event of predictions. Sorry, I'm stuttering. WrestleMania 40. We are going to review night 1 and night 2 as to what we see coming out of it. Sorry, we are going to predict what we see coming out of it, and we'll give you guys a review once we see the shows ourselves, because he's going to be hanging out with me. He's not spending, like, of course, you know, he got his own duties. Anyways.
I got my own things to do.
You know what I mean? Feel me? So we're going to come back here. We're going to watch it over towards my crib, my dorm, and enjoy it. Have fun. Oh, yes. And not to mention that WWE is coming here in our hometown of Dayton, Ohio. You feel me? Well, my second home. My first home is Cincinnati, but you know, I digress. So, yes, we're going to go right here and go there. It's July, 15th?
July 15th, yes.
July 15th of 2024. I am excited. I cannot wait to see Jey Uso and go. You feel me? So, it's going to be lit. Anyways, let's get into it right about now. I will talk about the review for Elimination Chamber. Now, if I had to give this a grade, I would say a B+. I thought the pay-per-view itself was great. It did well for me. I love the crowd's energy in Australia. They did a wonderful job making this entire event feel special. Was it the greatest event that he has put together so far this year? I will say that to me, it definitely rivaled Royal Rumble to me, in my personal opinion. And me, you saw the Royal Rumble, and you know how I was popping like crazy for the women's one.
You went nuts.
I did literally. But anyways, yes, I did enjoy the Royal Rumble. I thought that pay-per-view was very solid, but I thought this pay-per-view was actually better than the Royal Rumble. So like I said, I will give this a B+. I forget the grade I gave for the Royal Rumble. So if y'all know my grade, you know, I have to watch it back and see. If I don't, you guys will know either way. So starting with my quick review over this, great pay-per-view in my opinion. Thought the women's tag match with Candice LeRae and Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, was pretty good. It only ran for about 8 minutes or close to 9 minutes into the show, and did a good job. The crowd were really behind Indy Hartwell. Awesome. Then we get into the main card, and we get into the first Elimination Chamber match with Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Naomi, Raquel Rodriguez, and Tiffany Stratton. By the way, she was the MVP of this whole entire match. Did a great job of establishing herself and showcasing that she can hang with the best of them.
But Becky walked away victorious.
She did. Absolutely. And a finish that was questionable at best. I did not like the finish. I felt like it was a bit too rushed, a bit forced. It could have been naturally building towards, okay, who was going to win, because you want to kind of create that, I want to say intrigue, but that way of showcasing that maybe she could have had won, but WWE had to kind of like get it in and go. So it is what it is. Wasn't a fan of the finish quite well, and a lot of other curators who do YouTube were not either. But at the same time, Becky winning was the right call, in my opinion. All right. Then we had the next match being the Judgment Day going against New Catch Republic. Phenomenal tag team match. Outstanding. I already knew who was going to win this one. Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio's son, by the way, if you know who he is. He knows. Dominic Mysterio got booed so loudly at this event to the point where WWE had a blackout screen because the people in Australia were giving him middle fingers. That's how much they hate Dominic Mysterio there. Oh, they hate this guy. They hate his guts. By the way, also, and this is also late, congratulations to Dominic Mysterio on getting married with his girlfriend for since his childhood days. They've been together. He recently got married with her, so congrats to him on becoming a newly wedded husband. So, yeah. All right. Get the count off my head, Anthony. Thank you. Getting into the next match, we have the men's Elimination Chamber match. Once again, the right person, in my opinion, won for this match. It was Drew McIntyre going against Bobby Lashley, Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Logan Paul, and Randy Orton. There we go. Once again, another fun men's match. I thought they, in their own way, rivaled women in some ways, in my opinion, in terms of their match. That's just me. Randy Orton did a great job with his selling. Logan Paul was hilarious when he went out, and Randy Orton came out of nowhere and RKO'd him and eliminated him in the match.
Logan Paul's always hilarious.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, when he gets beat up?
Yeah.
We're in agreement. So, moving on, LA Knight got the opportunity stolen from him because AJ Styles, which we're going to get to at WrestleMania 40, stole his opportunity from winning this match, even though he's incredibly over. He could have also won this match. AJ Styles came in there, beat his behind with a steel chair, had somebody pin him 1, 2, 3. LA Knight got eliminated, so his opportunity was stolen from getting a world title match at WrestleMania 40. Excuse me. Kevin Owens, who's also a Logan Paul hater, did not get his moment to shine here in the men's chamber. But hey, it didn't matter. And Bobby Lashley didn't either. And Randy Orton, of course, got caused the match. Logan Paul, Randy Orton was about ready kind of to win, but then Logan Paul came in and hit him with the brass nuts across his face. And then Drew McIntyre capitalized, hit him with that Claymore kick. 1, 2, 3. The Scottish psychopath is headed to WrestleMania 40.
There's no disqualification in that.
And there's no disqualification in that. You already know, feel me? And then the last match, a great way to to end this pay-per-view route. You had Rhea Ripley go against Nia Jax. Nia Jax really did a great job putting it on. She's been killing it since coming back to the WWE after being fired about a year ago. It was great to see her back. I know a lot of people are not fans of Nia Jax. I am a fan of Nia. I don't got no hatred towards Nia. I'm not one of those people who are on Twitter with the Twitter fingers saying how much she sucks. I'm not doing none of that. Or she's a hurty person. Not doing none of that. She's a hurty person. Or she's hurting everybody.
Ridiculous.
Like she's really trying to kill these guys in the ring and sever their careers once and for all. So apparently that's how wrestling fans feel about her.
Yeah,
it's really stupid because she's come back and all she's been doing for the most part is a great job. She hasn't won much of anything, but she's still a threat. So and they've been booking her very strong since her coming back. So
remember when Orton RKO'd her?
Yes, in the Royal Rumble of what was that, 2017?
Something like that.
Yeah. She had came in there and she had beat up R-Truth before she came into the ring. Yes, hilarious. But she had a pretty good match. Rhea Ripley, the hometown crowd or hero, being here in Perth, Australia. It felt right for her to main event this show because it was in her hometown. By the way, the crowd, the stadium itself, huge. Really, really big event. Almost rival WrestleMania this year. But But to see what they got cooking up in Philly for tomorrow, I'm gonna say tonight, tomorrow. Caught myself there. Anyways, so that was my what's up, bro?
WrestleMania 32 was over 100,000 people there.
Some of it may have been fabricated, but that's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. Moving on. Like I said, great pay-per-view to kick off or to lead towards WrestleMania, in my opinion, with this one. Speaking of kicking off, we are going to get into NXT Stand and Deliver, but before we do that, WrestleMania 32, when it came to the crowd, I believe it may have been over 100,000 people. But based off of reports and people coming into fast about some things, some of what these numbers were back in the day were just refabricated. Whereas it wasn't as realistic as we would have thought it was based off of what they had said.
Well, yeah, I mean, and in WrestleMania 3, with Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, there was Jesse the Body Ventura claimed there were 93,173 people.
Yes. I mean, what was it again?
WrestleMania 3.
How many people was it?
93,173.
Man, hold on. Say that one more time.
93,173.
I was about to say, you said 900,000? Like, I don't know what hit my head with that one, but I was about to say, that's a lot of people. Jesus. 900,000 people. That's crazy. Anyways, yes, 93,000. I believe, once again, what I'm saying is, I believe that was right. That was correct. At some time, would go on with WWE later in their future WrestleMania events. Some of the numbers were fabricated and they weren't actually legitimate at times. And I don't know why WWE were doing that. I think they were trying to showcase how bigger is better there, but whatever. Moving on, we are going to get into NXT Stand and Deliver. Now, regarding this Stand and Deliver, what I'm going to do is for you, Anthony, is I'm going to read off into the storylines so that you can have a better feel of what's going on at this event. Would you be okay if I went through it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So here we go. The main event for NXT Stand and Deliver will be Trick Williams, that's him right there, going against Carmelo Hayes. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a second right quick. I am going to actually show you guys this photo. I have no idea why I'm stopping. Being it's a little awkward. Okay. So let's see if I can just take it out right here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and present this for you guys so I can see this other screen of what this event is going to look like. And I'm basically here. Here we go. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? You may not see Anthony, but do you guys see it? Okay, cool. You do see it. I'm sorry, Anthony. The camera don't like you. It got something against you, man. It's just
stupid.
It's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, very stupid. I love you, though. Just want to say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no hatred for you. Nothing but love. Anyways, let me go towards Stand and Deliver.
I was going to zoom in on the whole thing.
I know, man. It would have done that, but I don't know why it's not doing that because the internet is weird, obviously. And people are going like, sorry, just get to the card already. Just get to the card. I know. I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying. Sorry. Okay. So the main event of this night, once again, as I mentioned before, it is best friends turn bitter enemies. It's that storyline again.
That's always interesting.
Very interesting. Trick Williams is going against his former best friend, Carmelo Hayes, in the main event of Stand and Deliver. They were essentially like Shawn Michaels and Diesel, or Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty when they were part of the Rockers. When Shawn Michaels went ahead and turned against Marty Jannetty and he went into the next stratosphere, that's what's happening with Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. Though right now, Trick Williams is probably a lot more over at the moment than Carmelo Hayes ever was. He was over from last year. And then towards the end of 2023, Carmelo Hayes that the theme song where everyone was going, whoop that trick, and he took off, and Carmelo Hayes grew jealous, as they all would, of course. Anyways, At Vengeance Day, on February 4th, 2024, Trick Williams, who was accompanied by Carmelo Hayes, failed to win the NXT Championship from Ilya Dragunov. By the way, they also had a tag match earlier in the night where they're supposed to win the tournament against Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin, but they ended up losing that match as well. So that's what happened. After the match, Hayes attacked Williams with a steel chair. He beat him up with a steel chair. Well, first the thing he did was he clipped him by his knee, he hit him with his knee, and then he started smashing his knee with the steel chair and all this other stuff. It looked brutal. Ending their partnership and turning heel in the process. On the following episode of NXT, Hayes revealed that he was the one who attacked Williams back in October 2023 and set his sights at Dragunov and the NXT Championship. On the February 27th episode of NXT, Tony D'Angelo told Dragunov that he is tired that the NXT Championship is being centered around Dragunov, Hayes, and Williams, and that he was going to earn a title shot at the championship. Dragunov accepted D'Angelo's proposal, and NXT General Manager Ava, which is The Rock's daughter, set a match between Hayes and D'Angelo at Roadblock to determine the number one contender to the NXT Championship at Stand and Deliver, which was won by D'Angelo. After the match, Williams made his return and attacked Hayes in the ring. The following week on NXT, Williams challenged Hayes to a match at Stand and Deliver, which was then made official. On March 28th, NXT Booker or General Manager, well, he's not the General Manager, he's the Booker or head creative, Shawn Michaels announced, the Heartbreak Kid, you feel me? Announced that the match was giving a main event spot at Stand and Deliver, making Hayes and Williams the first two black men. Give me a hug, man. Give me a hug, man. Oh, you see how far wrestling is coming together? How far is this? Is beautiful right here. Seriously, it's beautiful. Black man main eventing well, not WrestleMania. Hopefully that happens one day. But black men main eventing Stand and Deliver, that's huge.
Indubitably.
And they're the first two black men to main event a PLE since The Rock and Booker T at SummerSlam in 2001. That's also monumental. I did not know that. The Rock is technically he is half black because his dad was black.
Yeah, and his mom's Samoan.
His mom's Samoan, yeah. So technically, The Rock is half and half. For those that don't know, everyone thinks he's just fully Samoan. No, The Rock got a little half and half too. So if he wants to say,
Well, yeah, I mean, his name is Dwayne Johnson.
Right. Right. So let's get into the undercard matches. On March 5th, NXT General Manager Ava announced that the 3 tag matches will take place over the next 3 weeks. SmackDown's Latino World Order, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, their leader, by the way, on SmackDown is Rey Mysterio, if you don't know. Where they took on OTM, Axiom and Nathan Fraser took on No Quarter Catch Crew, and Hank Waller and Tank Ledger took on the Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, who are part of A-Styles group.
I remember.
Yeah. From SmackDown. The winners of each match will advance to a triple threat tag team match on April 2nd episode of NXT. Axiom and Fraser won a match to earn the an NXT Tag Team Championship match against Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker at Stand and Deliver. I believe they call themselves the War Dogs or the Alpha Dogs is their name.
All I can think of is Constable Corbin.
It's Baron Corbin. Constable Corbin is just, let's forget about that. It wasn't his best character. And quite frankly, I couldn't stand him around the time. I hated that character. Please don't remind me of that. It's going to make me puke. Okay, don't do that again. Thank you. At Vengeance Day, moving on. At Vengeance Day on February 4th, Lyra Valkyria, by the way, Lyra Valkyria beat Becky Lynch to become the NXT Women's Champion when Becky won the title last year. Defeated Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice in a 3-way match to retain the NXT Women's Championship, where the match was originally a singles match between Valkyria and Perez. However, Vice cashed in her breakout tournament contract while the match was in progress. Over the next few weeks, Perez became increasingly frustrated in the women's locker room for not receiving a rematch. Hold on right quick. I have a phone call. Hello. Hey, Larry. Are you there? Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm going to invite you over to the live stream. You ready? Are you getting your haircut right now? Okay, see if you can just. I'll tell you what. Just come on the review for WrestleMania tomorrow and then Sunday. Okay, all right, bro. Cool. Sorry, you guys. That was my friend Larry. He was on the live last time I did a review for Royal Rumble, actually. So yeah, if y'all want check out that video, by all means, watch it. By all means, I made it up. By all means, watch that. You know what I mean. Anyways, Perez became increasingly frustrated in the women's locker room for not receiving a rematch at Roadblock after Valkyria and her tag team partner Tatum Paxley failed to win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Perez viciously attacked Valkyria and injured. Oh, she's a heel. Oh, she's a heel. Okay, I love it. I love it. Sign me up. She attacked Valkyria and injured her arm in the process. Perez is a heel now? See, I'm sorry, you guys. I've been trying my best to keep up on everything. I've been watching AW and Ring of Honor and WWE. It's a lot of pro wrestling going on. So I haven't really followed up with NXT all like that. I know what happened at Vengeance Day. Kind of like watched the first episode that came out of Vengeance Day, but other than that, I have not followed NXT all like that. So this is, yeah, okay.
I've never followed it.
What, NXT?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to. It's pretty good. It's getting good. It's getting really good. Anyways, and I'm going to watch these episodes back, but I know the idea of what's going to be happening for this event. Anyways, the following week on NXT, Perez demanded NXT General Manager Ava to strip her of the title due to her injury and award to her as the woman that never lost the title in the first place. That's such a good line. Oh, that's so good. So, if you don't know, Roxanne Perez was NXT Women's Champion. She had a match against this Japanese veteran named Meiko Sakamura. They had a great match. It was a fire match. After the match, Roxanne collapsed in the ring. They had put her on a gurney and put her in an ambulance. And then as time went on, Shawn Michaels, I believe, who I don't know if he's general manager or if he's co-general manager, whatever. He took her title away from her, and they had to crown a new champion. So technically speaking, she should have already been given a title match.
Problem with her?
They just had this thing where they had her anxiety or something was going on with her, or she just was tired, probably worn down. Maybe just had an issue with her body. I don't know what really had happened. Maybe she got injured. What can you tell? But they just had her off of TV for weeks, and they gave it to another champion. And eventually, it was Tiffany Stratton who ended up winning the belt. Then Becky beat her for the belt, and then Lyra beat Becky for the belt. So she's been trying to get towards the title for a long time for right now. It's been like months. So, to her credit, I think that line right there is great because she never did lose the title. It should be hers. But anyways, Ava declined, wanting to wait to get the full extent of Valkyria's injury. 1 week later, Perez defeated Paxley via submission. After the match, Valkyria returned and brawled with Perez, but the latter got the upper hand. Despite her injury, Valkyria told Ava she wanted a match against Perez for the title at Stand and Deliver, which was made official. Awesome. Okay, so we got that match cool on. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like summarize. I know I've been talking a lot with this. I want to get to the predictions very much. So I just want to get you a feel as to what's going on with the story as far as these matches. So, pretty much Obafemi. This is who he is. They got a photo of him. No, they did not have a photo of him. Okay, he's 25 years old. Wow, he's so young. Okay, so Obafemi, this Nigerian big brute of a guy, is going to be defending his NXT North American Championship against Dijak. You remember who Dijak was?
No.
Okay, what about T-Bar?
Nope.
Cool. Moving on, you don't even remember what T-Bar was. That was one of the worst periods in WWE history right now. Okay.
Could be worse than the gobbledygooker.
Yeah, I got it. Let's not mention that either. Brooks Jensen, who came out of a tag team, is also going to be in this match. They're going to do a three-way. Basically, Bridge took an issue with Femi's lack of mercy towards Jensen and challenged him to a title match. Dijak didn't appear and demand a title match. They both were trying to get at him for the title. So basically, it's now turned into this 3-way match that's going to happen with all 3 men. We'll get into that later. Okay. We then get towards the 6-woman tag match where we're going to have Thea Hale team with Fallon Henley and Kalani Jordan. They're going to go up against Jason Jane, Keon James, and Izzy Dane because they had to try to it's a long story. Let's just get into the matches. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go and get into the matches.
Time for WrestleMania.
And then we get toward and we'll get toward WrestleMania. You ready? You ready? You already know what it is, man. We get in there. We get in there. You feel me? Indubitably. Absolutely. So let's get into the matches, shall we? Okay. I'll cover the pre-show too. I'll cover the pre-show match right here. We got Shawn Spears going against Joe Gacy. It's going to be a singles match. Who you got? I will show you who Shawn Spears looks like. Him. Let's see if I can find follow Joe Gacy.
Oh, Joe Gacy.
Joe Gacy against him?
Yeah.
Joe Gacy's going to be Shawn Spears.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I got Shawn Spears over Joe Gacy. Shawn Spears just recently came back. I think you want to keep him building towards him to where he's strong. So I don't see him losing already from just coming back towards NXT after about 2 months into his return. So I don't know about that. Anyways, excuse me, my nose is getting itchy. We have, let's wait for that because that's going to be for the intertitle match. Let's get into the 6-woman tag team match with Thea Hale, Fallon Henley. Sorry if I said her name incorrect the first time. And Kalani Jordan are going against JC Jane, Kiana James, and Izzy Dane. James Dane. Wow, that's crazy. In a 6-woman tag team match here for NXT. Who we got?
I want to know who you got first.
I'm with the Babyfaces, man. I'm with Babyfaces over the heels right about now with this one. Babyfaces, by the way, is good guys. Heels are bad guys.
I know.
Okay.
I've been at this for a long time.
I hope you did. I really hope that you did.
Let's see. I'm usually inclined to cheer for them too. I started watching when I was 10. I haven't in a while, but that was always the thing. I'd always cheer for the good guys.
He does. Annoyingly, he does. I mean, literally, we was betting over matches with the fail 4-way. We worked with Roman. Did I say Roman Reigns going? Okay, who won that bet? Did you win a bet or I won a bet?
You did.
I did. And then Logan Paul with Kevin Owens, who won a bet too? I won a bet too?
Yeah.
I could have sworn I lost one bet.
Well, yeah. It was I don't
Where
remember.
were you guys, by the way?
I don't remember what it was, but no. Logan Paul beat Kevin Owens by disqualification.
So did I lose?
No, I won. No, you won because I had Kevin.
Right, but with the fail 4, it was Roman, AJ, LA, and then it was Randy, right?
Yeah. And
who did you have win for the fail 4-way that night?
I don't know, but I know I won something, but I don't think it was that. Let's just stay focused.
I'm sorry. It just took me off.
Right, what's next?
We got there. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. That just made me start thinking too deeply into it. But anyways, we got a tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championship. It's Baron Corbin. No, it's not Constable Corbin. Stop answering. It's not Constable. It's not the King Corbin. It's not the what's the other gimmick that he had? Happy Corbin. No, it's Baron Corbin, the Lone Wolf. I love the Lone Wolf character. That was his best character. Period. His other iterations, no, sorry. Except for the one where broke Corbin was really good too, though. That was really good. I actually felt for him.
But not Constable?
No. Constable Corbin was annoying. Who? Why did you love that character?
No.
Come on.
I'd been gone for a while and I come back and that's what he is.
Oh, he's not that no more.
Yeah.
So that's dead and buried. And then we got Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, by the way, if you don't know, do you know who that is?
Nope.
He was in the Royal Rumble. He was the guy that ran very fast in the ring, spears and stuff like that.
Good partner for Corbin.
Very good partner. And they're both football players. And Braun Breaker is actually the son of Rick Steiner. Scott Steiner is his uncle. You know about Scott Steiner?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's his family right there. So he's second generation wrestler, I think. Yeah. Anyways, we got them going against Axiom and Nathan Fraser. I have a feeling this tag team match is going to be really, really good. It's going to be a fantastic offering.
I think it's going to be. So, I think it's going to be Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker.
You see them retaining this match?
Yeah, I think they seem always very poised to dominate.
Yeah, sure. They could do that. I will say Braun Breaker did recently just get moved over to SmackDown. I can see a situation where they will probably have them lose the titles. So I'm going to go with Axiom and Nathan Fraser only because I can see Braun Breaker going over to SmackDown permanently and staying there and not do both shows. That's going to be a bit of work for me. You know what I mean? Or for me to see him do that.
I feel that.
So I'll say the tag match. I'm giving that with Axiom and Nathan Fraser. And then we got Lyra Valkyrie. Remember what I was saying about Lyra Valkyrie not too long ago? Versus Roxanne Perez.
It's going to be Roxy.
So you're with the heel on this one.
Because...
Okay, I want to hear this.
All of this... Her being stripped of the title and never actually losing it, that's going to be... I'm just got to be realistic.
Sure.
They're not going to lead up to that storyline only to have nothing come of it. She is going to win the title back because she is basically adamant about how she never lost it. And they wouldn't have that much build up just to have her lose the match.
It's been built for months.
Yeah.
Months.
Exactly my point.
Logical point, bro. I got you some. Okay. All right, Anthony.
Hey, I'm going to be a lawyer. I need to think critically.
Hey, that was amazing, bro. That was really good. I'm proud of you, bro. The booking over that was absolutely. You know what? I was going to go with Lyra Valkyria. You want me over with that one? I'm going to go Roxanne Perez too. Yep. Roxy, please win this match, please. Okay. Obafemi versus Dijak versus Josh Briggs. I'm going to give you a look as to how these guys look right quick. Give me a second. This is, hold on. Obafemi. Sorry, guys. I like to keep it very, very real. Okay, this is who he is. This guy is huge. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nigerian too. I mean, hey man, they coming for us. They coming for me. I mean the wrestlers. But anyways, Dijak. This is Dijak. Since he's coming back towards NXT, this is him.
Oh,
another big guy too.
He looks mean.
He's He got a very heel look towards him for sure. It's going to be hard for him to turn babyface. I'll tell you that. I don't know about him being a good guy ever. He might though. And then we got Josh Briggs. Now we got one guy who looks like he's mean and can rip your face off. We got another guy who's coming out of a tag team, half of a tag team. He's won the tag team titles with his friend right here.
He looks derpy.
He's went solo, you know what I mean? He's done his thing. That's Josh Briggs. And then we got another guy who is the champion, and he beat the guy who's going to be in WrestleMania with Rey Mysterio. I'll get towards that in a minute for the belt. So, who we got right here for the three-way?
I just went right to Dijak.
You going for Dijak?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
Well, one of those two guys looks like he is, trying too hard to be tough. And the other guy looks derpy. And but Dijak, he just has that natural look to him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about these guys. I've been away for a while, but
right.
I know a good heel when I see one.
So you see Dijak coming out with the championship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who owns it currently?
Obafemi, the guy the first guy I showed you.
Yep.
The guy who was Nigerian. Yes. I'm going to go with Ofemi retaining here. I like Dijak. I like Josh Briggs. Josh Briggs really showed that he can actually stand on his own and work his way up towards the mid card right now. Dijak has all the potential in the world. He's actually one of the most. He's very, very talented in the ring. He can do things for a man his size that he shouldn't be able to do. Like, I'm talking about like this man is like almost 7 foot tall and can do a full arm moonsault from the top rope outside towards the ring. Yeah,
that's nuts.
Yes, this man is. There's no limitations over what he can do. But with that being said, Obafemi is also one of the fastest rising stars. He just came to NXT. He won the NXT Breakout Tournament from last year and just cashed in his Breakout Tournament contract over Dragon Lee and just became champion instantly, just like that. And had another impressive showing with Dragon Lee when it came to their match. It had a really good match. Now, the thing about Obafemi is I like to see a lot more personality with him. He is showing up right now, but his promos can get a lot better. He could be a better talker, is what I mean. So, but besides that, Obafemi needs this win. I don't see him losing his belt for a while right now until they give him a logical challenger to beat him for his belt. So he ain't losing that belt right now. I can see him retaining. Okay. We are almost done, and then we'll get towards WrestleMania. Sorry. Ilya Dragunov versus Tony D'Angelo. This is for the NXT Championship. Technically, the World Championship here at NXT, even though we already know the main event.
Tony
D'Angelo. Do you know who this guy is?
Just my first instinct.
It's your first instinct because your name is Tony. Okay. I'm sorry. For those that don't know, Anthony also goes by Pepperoni Tony. Yeah, he likes to call himself that. He's weird, okay? I love you, bro. So, Ilya Dragunov, this is him. This man is a dominant beast. I mean, look at him, you know what I'm saying?
I like that picture there.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, he's Russian and he's a beast. You know what I'm saying? This man is like, he could technically beat Gunther if he was to put on the main roster because he'd beat Gunther before. He's quite the individual.
I asked Josiah one time if he'd have rather taken a chop from Gunther or a stink face from Rikishi.
You sure did. Yep, it's still the chop from Gunther. I will never have a man beat Gluteus Maximus in front of my face. If you like to do that, you well, obviously something is absolutely wrong with you. And I am praying for you and your face and your head and your nose and your lips because you gotta kiss your wife with that. Yeah, so if you want to have a 400, 500-pound heavyweight in the ring with you, smashing his butt in front of your face, and you're okay with that, by all means, go for that.
Booker T talked about it in an interview. He said it had an awful aroma.
So with that being said, I will definitely take the chop from Gunther. The chop from Gunther would suck like hell.
It'll be painful.
It'll be super painful. But I would rather go with that
than humiliation.
There you go. And then also having to smell it. So that's another reason too. So you're sick. Okay.
What? How am I sick?
So I think you're going to actually consider about doing it. I think you would though.
What? When did I ever say that?
If they paid you $1 million, would you do it?
No.
$1 billion.
No.
$1 billion?
Would you?
I might consider it.
See?
You probably would too, though.
No, I wouldn't.
For $1 billion?
Nope.
It's just a guy putting his butt in your face.
That's not what you said 2 minutes ago.
Yes, I did. Dude. I said he gonna sit right there in the corner in the ring, and he comes to you.
Okay, back on topic.
Ready to go right. Nah, you brought it up. Don't say back on topic. You brought it up. No. He gonna come towards you with the butt into your face for $1 billion. You gonna take that?
No, I'm not going for humiliation.
Something's wrong with you. It may be humiliating, but still, I'm just saying the money is talks. You feel me? Anyways, this is Tony D'Angelo. His character is that of an Italian
mobster.
Yeah, essentially.
Yet another reason why I want to root for him.
So you're with Tony D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo is your guy to win here against Ilya Dragunov?
Indubitably.
Really? Okay. Can I be honest with you?
What?
I disagree.
Too bad.
Sorry, but here's the reason why. Ilya Dragunov is a more credible wrestler. He's a more superior in-ring performer than him. I'm not serious saying Tony D'Angelo sucks in the ring. I'm saying he does really good in the ring. I think he's a really good character. I don't see him being a really good champion at this moment in time for right about now. Can he somehow get there eventually? Sure. But as of right now, and I'm a fan, and I'm keep in mind, you guys, I'm not hating on Tony D'Angelo. I'm a big fan of his work. I just think right about now, long term, I can see Ilya pulling off the victory here against Tony D'Angelo. It'll be a competitive match. He'll probably surprise us all. But to see him win this belt, no. So I'm with Ilya. You're with Tony. We disagree on that. That's fine. Let's shake on it. You know what I mean? Okay. Last but not least, before we get towards the main card, because I'm ready to get toward WrestleMania. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready. Come on. Let's get it. Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams.
Trick.
Best friends turn bitter enemies. This big rivalry between two black friends. Let me stop. These two black wrestlers.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. But they're very, very talented individuals regardless. Very, very talented. Carmelo Hayes actually reminds me of Shawn Michaels a lot. He's really, really good in the ring. So good. Excuse me.
He doesn't look like him, though.
No. But Shawn's gone behind his guy very, very strongly. He really loves Carmelo. I love Carmelo. The fans love Carmelo, even though he's a heel right now. Trick Williams is also beloved. This man has gotten so supremely over, big. His momentum is riding very, very high. Everyone's going for Trick. He needs to get his revenge here. Revenge. So you say Trick?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say Trick too. Trick Williams will beat the living crap of Carmelo Hayes. He's going to tear his behind up. He's going to grab the camera. No, it's like you know what? The sad reality is it's just a normal match. It's not going to be a street fight. Ugh, boo. Boo.
You know what? When they throw punches and they'll say, boo, yay, boo,
yeah.
Yay.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Boo for Carmelo, cheer for Trick. Yeah. It's going to happen. They call him Melo, by the way, for short. Anyways, Stand Deliver will be a great pay-per-view. I think it's going to be solid. I think it'll be a good to great pay-per-view, actually, when I think about it now. It's not as exciting as far as what I've come across with this card, but hey, it should be able to be a pretty solid event. It'll be entertaining nonetheless, so I cannot wait to see what they have cooked up for that event as well. Now, moving on, finally. Thank you, God.
To WrestleMania 40.
Thank you, Lord. Okay. Woo! We have
like
WrestleMania. I did that?
Yeah.
WrestleMania XL. The upcoming 2024 WrestleMania edition season, pay-per-view, PLE, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Sorry. Featuring both promotions, Raw and SmackDown brand. This is, by the way, the second WrestleMania to be held in Philadelphia and the state of Pennsylvania after WrestleMania 15 in 1999. Think about how long that ago that is.
Yeah.
It's very, very long.
It was 25 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually kind of like nervous about them going to Philly because Philadelphia is one of those crowds where they can cheer for the heel and not cheer for babyface. So hopefully this doesn't happen with Roman or Cody, but we'll have to wait and see what they got cooking up for this one. But anyways, and it will be in the venue of Lincoln Financial Field. By the way, that is where it's going to be held at. You see how, oh my gosh, look at that. That's huge.
Can they see it?
Can they see it? Yes. I would love for them to see it. Thank you for saying that, bro. You care about the people, man.
Yeah.
He care about you guys. I was not going to show it to you guys.
I wish they saw me better.
I think they can. We just probably haven't seen the video altogether, but whatever. Let me stop the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and share this again. So hey, now they can see you.
Yeah.
Temporarily. Pepperoni Tony. Hey man. What The screen share must cancel. Make sure you click share. Oh, okay. Well, I was about to say, y'all canceled on this? What's wrong with you peoples? Okay, let's share screen again. Share screen. Are you hungry?
Nah,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay, cool. Anyways, look at Lincoln Financial Field here. Look at that. That's where they're gonna have the venue at. Okay. It's awesome. It's dope. With that being said, I'm going to share a different tab instead and go towards WrestleMania. Let me ask this out. And yeah, we'll go right here and leave it off there. Let me go ahead and zoom in on that right quick. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Okay. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. American Nightmare.
He really is.
He said, I'm the American Nightmare because my dad's the American Dream. You feel me?
He really is a nightmare.
Okay, so what do you mean by that?
Let's just get to the predictions.
No. Explain what you mean.
Guys,
Is he really a nightmare?
yeah. Now, let's just get to the predictions.
No, explain yourself.
I will later.
No, I want to hear now.
But I'm gonna do it later.
No. I said no, I want to hear it now.
Hey,
I don't want to hear it.
I'm your guest.
Okay.
Be a good host.
Okay. All right. Oh, look at this. Show that right quick. As far as celebrities performing, they have Coco Jones. She's gonna be performing the Star of Film, Betty. Nice. Okay, cool.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And
I'm
Lil
a
Wayne.
big fan. Meek Mill's gonna be here too. Well, he's gonna narrate the co-open for the event. Okay. Meek Mill's gonna be narrating. All right, I ain't mad at that. Fire. Cool. That's dope. Are they seeing the screen right now? What we're seeing? No, okay, they're not. Good. Awesome. Cool. Anyways, before we get to predictions, hold on real quick. We had the preface that there were some canceled matches that were planned for this event, unfortunately. One, we can't say his name. Can't say his name because of legal reasons. I don't know why. It's weird. There was a certain Beast Incarnate set to perform here at WrestleMania 40.
You can't even say what it rhymes with.
I can't. No, I'm not doing that. If you want to, feel free. Feel free to do so. A Beast Incarnate who is going to actually perform against Gunther. I will love that match. I think a lot of fans will love that match. But unfortunately, due to some recent controversial allegations regarding...
We will not get into right now.
We will not get into, but just know this man used to be a former CEO of the WWE, and it was his baby, and now it's Hunter's, unfortunately. So, yes, we're not going to get to that. He just was removed, and he's not going to face Gunther, unfortunately. But that was going to be the plan. Another thing that was supposed to be the plan for WrestleMania 40 this year was my guy, Chicago's very own CM Punk, was going to perform after nearly 10 years away from being from WWE. He's going to wrestle Seth Rollins for the world title.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, for the title. But due to his injury, which is funny because Seth is also injured a little bit, Punk was going to face Rollins for that belt, and it would have been the main event for night one had it not been for the Cody Crybabies. We'll get to that eventually. Doing what they had to do. So, anyways, moving on. Let us get to night one. Anthony, do me a favor before you go right ahead and drink your root beer. Take your root beer off the chair right quick. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to move this out the way. I need you to do me a quick favor. I want for you to drum roll this predictions into it. Oh, don't you guys just love that sound? We're ready. Okay. Had to do that for one time. Night one, we have Rhea Bloody Ripley, Australia's very own, going against the Irish last kicker, the man, Becky Lynch. By the way, Becky, I love your book. I just purchased it today. Fire book. I haven't read everything, but I'm on chapter 8, I think. So, good book, by the way. Anyways, who we got for this one?
It's got to be Becky.
Really? How so for you?
Well, it's all about publicity, you know. What did Becky just release?
Oh, sorry, excuse me. For a book.
Yes, and you know, it's all about publicity. Like, obviously, it's going to make her look. Obviously, it's going to make her look better when they learn about her life both inside and outside the ring, and it's going to make more fans cheer for her. They want to give the fans what they want, you know.
Okay.
What do you say?
I say Rhea.
Why?
I love Becky. I think Becky is already as over as she can be. I also feel Becky doesn't necessarily really need this win. She doesn't necessarily need to win the belt against Rhea. She can beat Rhea. She is credible enough, in my opinion. But at the same time, I think based off of what WWE is going with Rhea right about now, you can also argue that she's a lot more over than Becky right about now. And I just can't see Rhea losing this belt for right about now. I think eventually they'll have her lose a belt, but I just don't know who will be the one to actually take the belt off of her. You could say Nia, but then even with that, I'm just like, you should have done it with this one. So eventually I think they got bigger plans in store for Rhea. Becky after WrestleMania is going to have to deal with WWE regarding her contract. So her contract is set to expire sometime later this year. Actually, not later this year, but sometime maybe in this month or probably next month. So we don't know her stay right by now with WWE. Will she resign? Will she not? We'll know. So I think for right about now, based off of the momentum that's building up with Rhea so far, I would go with Rhea. What are you doing? Thank you. Okay, Rhea Ripley. Yes, I'm going with her over Becky.
Becky.
So we just agree on that. First disagreement of this card. Gunther. Na. Going against the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. This is for the Intercontinental Championship. Who we got?
They got to go with the overdog, Gunther.
The overdog?
Yeah.
You try and segue that into calling him the overdog does not help. But I get what you're trying to say there. The overdog does not work. If somebody wants to come up with a name with that, go right ahead. But right now, I've never heard of overdog. I would never. Okay, continue. Just continue.
I'm gonna go with Gunther. I think he's gonna deliver one of those epic chops that we talked about earlier. It's gonna hurt like heck.
Yeah. I can see him ripping Sami Zayn's shirt and just bludgeoning him with those chops. It will not look pretty. It will look visceral. It will look bloody. It will look like he just almost killed him. You know what I'm saying? I can see that happening. Sami and Gunther, I feel like, is going to steal the show with this match. I think it's going to be one of those matches where it's going to be like, okay, they came for the money. They came for the money. And they said, we're going to sell you guys on how well we're going to produce this match. And whoever comes out the victor comes out the victor. Really, it could go either way. However, Gunther does not seem to lose his title. He's been on the longest reign so far with everything else. And I think Sami Zayn can afford a loss here. Just me personally. I don't think he needs to win this. He doesn't need the title. He just needs to have a showcase of building towards him getting back to being Sami Zayn the winner. Right now, they're doing a storyline where he's the loser. So I think it'll be much fitting if he takes a heavy loss against Gunther here at WrestleMania. So we're agreeing with that? Cool. All right. Number 3, we have the Judgment Day. Let me say that again. The Judgment Day. Finn Balor and Damian Priest. They are the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. Now, I did say this on my phone call with BZ before we got to watch this video, that they are going to separate these belts. Thank you, God. They're going to separate these belts. And so one team from the Raw brand will win the belts. And then the other team from the SmackDown brand will win the belts as well. Hopefully they do that. If they go, no, we're still keeping the same belts, I feel like WWE has done a complete missed opportunity on this one and not shifted into a 180. I think that's horrible. Anyways, so I just want to preface that right quick. They're going to defend their belts against DIY, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa versus the Awesome Truth, The Miz and R-Truth versus the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Pray and hope that Biggie gets very, very well and comes back to wrestling. Versus A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller versus the new Cash Republic of the team of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates.
I have never seen a match like this.
Yes. Tag teams. 6 tag teams, my add you.
I've seen a fatal 4-way tag team match.
Yeah, that was from WrestleMania 2017.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of them.
Right. So, but this is 6 tag teams going for 2 different belts. So, technically, you got to pick 2 winners out of this. For me, I already know my picks.
Well, the New Day always has been poised to dominate. I remember when they held the tag titles for 483 days consecutive.
Mm-hmm.
And Awesome Truth, also former tag champs. So I don't know. I'm going retro on this one.
If I had to pick my first set of tag teams, excuse me, I know a lot of people want to see R-Truth have his moment. I think R-Truth will always have his moment. He don't, I love R-Truth. I love the Miz, but I am really pushing for DIY to win this match. I want to see DIY actually win the tag team belts for the Raw brand here.
Yeah, I'm tired of them using Truth for comic relief.
No, but he does a great job with it, and I'm not knocking it because one, he's up there in age, so he don't necessarily need to get towards the world title victory.
He's
he can.
52.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He don't necessarily need to get towards the world title. It's not about him having to get towards the world title. I know people will always argue R-Truth could be booked better or used better. I get that, but I think he's used very, very well for what he's able to do as a comedic goof. Because at the end of the day, if he didn't pull off very, very well, then take him out off of it. He's not doing it. So I love the fact that each time I watch Raw, because you got to think about it like this. When you watch Raw and SmackDown, a lot of what's going on is very serious. So when you have R-Truth balance that out with the silliness, it makes for the show to be more watchable and entertaining on top of that. So when he beats goofy and silly, yes, I get it. Sometimes it can be a bit much, but he's hilarious and he pulls off very, very well. And he's a staple. You know what I mean? So you can't get rid of R-Truth. If they was ever like to fire him ever in WWE, that would be strange, and I wouldn't think they would do a better job with doing that either. So,
but Miz and Truth are my pick.
Miz Truth, your pick for Raw brand?
Yeah.
Okay. I have DIY. I'm gonna go with Johnny Gargano, Ciampa. I'm a big NXT mark. Sorry, I'm biased with these guys, so I see them actually pulling off the Raw tag team top belts. But one be upset if they went with Truth and Miz. So, as for the SmackDown brand, now, just so you know, the people who are from the SmackDown brand are
the New Day.
The
New Day.
No, the New Day are not from the SmackDown brand. They're from Judgment Day, DIY, Awesome Truth, and the New Day are all from the Raw brand. You only got 2 tag teams that are from the SmackDown brand. You got Theory and Grayson Waller. And then you got Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates. Now, seeing that we picked a Bayface tag team, both of us individually, even though it's different, you got to go with a heel on this one. And right now, the heel tag team is Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
That was going to be my pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. How come?
Well, I watched them at the. I saw them for the first time at the Royal Rumble.
You did right, and that's when they interfered in Kevin Owens' match, right?
Yeah, they looked like they were poised to dominate.
Okay, sure.
They don't mess around.
Yeah. Dominating, no, but they can work very, very well, tremendously together. I don't see it coming out like it being too long term because I have a feeling that WWE is planning to do a feud with them. But until then, tag team, they'll do well. Okay. Next we got is It's Just Me. Oof. Jay. Okay, just me. Oof. Hold on. Day one, it's just me. Oof. Day one is we got my guy, man, then Jay Uso. Yeet. Versus Jimmy Uso. No yeet.
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso's a bad guy. You're cheering for the bad guy. What's wrong with you, man? Okay. Jay Uso, you say you root for the good guys more so than bad guys. What's wrong with you, man? Okay.
I assumed.
You assume.
Well,
So,
you know you do and you assume.
You're right. So we got the brothers of the Usos.
I've never seen a match like that. No, I've seen, well, there was Goldust versus Stardust.
Well,
they're half brothers.
This is here's what it was interesting about this is although this will be like the fifth, maybe sixth. This is the fifth tag team match involving brothers going against one another in WWE history. Jimmy and Jay are the first ones to do it as twins.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Like Goldust and Stardust, they're half brothers. So
yeah,
that was different.
Right, it's different, but they're still brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing really different about that. It's more so, okay, this is a twin scenario right here. That's big. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, and I think Lil Wayne's going to rap Jay Uso out towards his entrance. I think he's going to be fire. Can't wait to see that tomorrow. It's going to be like lit. You know what I mean? Yeet. You feel me? Yeet. You feel me? So,
I feel you, broski.
Thank you. Jay versus Jimmy. Okay. Before I go ahead and give you my pick, you do the honors, my brother.
I'm gonna have to go with Jimmy still.
Really?
Yeah.
This is ended by the way. Really? My pick too. I want Jimmy to win this.
You do?
But why do you want Jimmy to win this?
Well, I don't. But I pick based on who I think is going to win.
Okay.
Not who I want to win, who I think is going to win. Obviously, I want all the good guys to win. But I think Jimmy is going to win because they're going to... You remember their connection to the bloodline.
Yes. Jimmy is still with the bloodline, though. Jay has left.
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning. If they're going to have Roman dominate, it just doesn't make sense for them to be all dominant except for Jimmy be the weak link.
Good point. That's a good point. SmackDown's gonna come on in about a few minutes from now. I'll watch that afterwards. Anyways,
we got 8 minutes.
We got about 8 minutes. It's fine. It's fine. We'll try to get through it quickly. If we don't, it's whatever. I'll still watch it. It'll be whatever I miss. Anyways,
we can just go through the night 2 and just say who we think is going to win.
We can, but I can wait. It's not a big deal because I can always like rewatch it back. So Jimmy, I see winning here, because I believe he needs it. For the last few months, he's been treated as a goofball, as someone who's just silly. You know, he can be serious. Don't get twisted. But he's not taken seriously. And I think if you have him beat Jay, it not only makes him feel a lot more over, it not only brings a lot more credibility towards his name, but now he's being taken seriously. Not just someone who's just known for just, I'm going to talk all my stuff, and then when he's in the ring, he gets his butt beat all the time. So I think Jimmy needs to win this because Jay will benefit it either way because he's already over. He's not going to lose anything. He'll still be over before you know it. And I can see a scenario where he might cheat to beat Jay. So it'll still have him win, but don't be surprised if this feud is going to continue or not. I see it continue. So, yep, Jimmy's going to beat Jay. The next match we got is the 6-woman tag team match. Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE. The Rock is the toughest. I can do it as fast as she can, but, try to. With Jade Cargill, the Storm has arrived officially now in WWE. She's been here for months, and now she's finally having her first match in WWE. Well, technically her second match, but her first official match, you know what I'm saying, with people. So, yes, it's her, and then you got Naomi going against Damage Control. The team of Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. Who we got?
Yeah. I don't know much about this match, so I'm just going to go with the faces.
Okay. I mean, this is the most easiest one. Damage Control can't win because it's Jay Cargill's first match. So, yeah, she needs to win. Anyways, Latino World, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And Dragon Lee going against Santos Escobar and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. His son, Boo Me.
Boo.
Hold on. I have my microphone here. I'm Dominic Mysterio. What happens?
Boo.
So mommy is doing this and all that. You gotta be loud. You gotta be loud.
Boo.
So I'm trying to talk.
Boo. Boo.
The judgment day is here.
Boo. You suck.
I want to keep chanting.
You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You
I went to
suck.
jail.
You
I was
suck.
hardened.
You suck. Go away. Go away. Go away.
That was genius.
What?
Okay, that was genius. That was good. All right. So, woo! Yes. I'm gonna be a heel in this one. I'm rooting for the heels. I love Ray. I love Dragon Lee. I think they're gonna pull. They're gonna make this entertaining.
You gotta get through the rest of these quick.
Oh wait, it's good. I'm not sure about that. So for this tag match, I say for myself between Santos and Dirty Dom, I'm going with those guys. I'm going with the heel team. I'm not going with babyfaces. Screw Ray. Screw Dragon Lee. I hope Ray's wife turns on him. I hope his daughter turns on him. Matter of fact, I hope the whole entire LWO turns on Rey Mysterio. And I hope Carlito, I spit in the face of people I don't like, turns on him as well.
No, he spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Whatever. He turns on him too. And Rey Mysterio is left for dead. And matter of fact, made Dragon Lee turn on Ray. And have Santos and Dominic Mysterio beat Rey Mysterio, like raise their hands, and everyone celebrated, but Rey Mysterio, including his wife and his daughter, Rey Mysterio was going down. This is his last match. He's gonna retire after this. He lost there. No,
you are nuts.
I'm just teasing. No, I would like to see Santos and Dominic Mysterio just have this win against Ray, because Ray beat him last year. Have Dominic beat him this year, and if it's screwy, it's screwy. Who cares? It's fun.
All right.
All right. Now, the main event, the tag team match. We got the Bloodline, The Rock, and Roman Reigns going up against Cody Rhodes and Seth
freaking
Rollins.
I don't know. This to me is more of a wild card. I'm just going to leave this to you because The Rock kind of turned on us, but
yeah, he did.
But I also
the final boss Rock, he did.
But I'm also tired of hearing the Cody crybabies, so I don't know.
So, okay. Here's the thing about this tag team match. This isn't just
I'm just
a
going to
normal.
leave this to you.
Fine. No. I want you to have your chime in on this one. This isn't just a normal tag match. This is a tag match that has high stakes. Here's why. If Rhodes and Rollins win, as it says here, all the members of the Bloodline will be barred from ringside for Sunday night of WrestleMania Night 2. However, if Rock and Roman win, the championship match on night 2 will be Bloodline's rules. That means The Rock could get involved, Solo Sikoa could get involved, Jimmy could get involved, and everybody else will make Cody Rhodes' life a living hell, essentially, for WrestleMania Night 2. Who do I see winning this? Rock and Roman Reigns being them. I want the heels, the bad guys, the rule breakers, the threats to be Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Who do you got?
If that's the case, I'm going with Seth and Cody.
Okay. You want this to be fair for Cody. You want this to be easy for Cody.
No.
I got you.
I ain't no Cody crybaby, but the rules are rules, you know.
Yeah, you think that'd be unfair to Cody?
Shut up.
No, I'm just saying, you think that'd be unfair to Cody?
I don't think
if he loses.
We play by the rules or we don't at all.
So it needs okay. Okay, so you wanted to be fair. For Cody.
I would do the same thing.
Not unfair for Cody.
I would say the same if it was supposed to be by his rules.
Okay.
It also needs to be fair for Roman.
Okay. Well, like I said, the Bloodline's gonna win. Cody Rhodes, you struggling tomorrow.
What about Seth?
Seth struggling tomorrow. Oh, so with that being said, let's get towards night 2. Night 2. Seth Rollins will lose to Drew McIntyre. Do not worry about SmackDown. I know it's showing up right about now. I'll watch it after. It's not true. I'm not losing any people. We're missing it. Anyways, Seth Rollins going against Drew for the World Heavyweight Championship originally. Once again, like I mentioned, this was supposed to be CM Punk night. Sorry. He was supposed to face Seth for that belt. But now, it's just a match with him and Drew.
Well, it's going to be Seth.
It's going to be Drew.
No, it's going to be Seth.
It's going to be Drew.
Because there was all that build up for the match with for Punk.
Actually, no, it wasn't. Punk's his build up was met abrupt because he got hurt at the Royal Rumble. So therefore, as the weeks will progress, it became Drew who would tell Seth, "I'm coming for your belt. I'm coming for your belt. I'm coming for your belt." He won the chamber to get towards Seth Rollins for the belt. And the reason being is because Drew has never had his official moment. Drew won the World Heavyweight title, not this belt, the World Heavyweight title being Brock Lesnar back at WrestleMania 36 in front of no fans. He has yet to have his moment in front of fans and has yet to win the world title in front of fans. So I believe he's been robbed for a long, long, long time. Especially what happened in September of 2022 at Clash at the Castle, where he's from his hometown, and they had him lose against Roman Reigns. Missed opportunity on his part, but what can you do, right? So with that being said, I say, again, Drew McIntyre beat Seth Rollins for that belt. Plus, Seth's coming off the tag team match. He might be worn out. Yeah. And I think, quite frankly, Seth does not need to retain because Seth needs to get his back better, get some surgery on his back. His back has been banged up for about the last few actually, it's been banged up for like 4 or 5 years now. So he hasn't got anything done towards it. So I want to worry about his health. I want to make sure his health is doing well. And I think for right now, he needs to get a belt up. He's been holding it for too long. He's done a pretty good job with it. Drew needs it.
I can see that.
But you're upset still?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we got
Io Sky versus Bayley. The last of the 4 horsewomen to get her moment at WrestleMania. Finally.
I think then it's going to be her.
Yeah, Bayley versus Io Sky. Io Sky was her protege in Damage Control. Bayley was leader of that group. Io Sky and the rest of Damage Control turned on Bayley. Bayley won the Royal Rumble, as we saw this year. So, yeah, Bayley needs to have her moment.
It's going to be the last of the 4 horsewomen.
Bayley needs to have her moment. I want Bayley to win this one. LA Knight versus AJ Styles.
LA Knight.
Over AJ?
Yeah.
Why?
AJ is. I don't know how much time he has left in WWE. He's getting up there in age.
LA Knight's already up there in age.
How old is he?
He's like 40, 41.
Well, AJ, he's about to be 47.
Yeah.
Same age as Cena.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, he's done some good things for this company, but he came in, you got to understand, he came in here in his late 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you still feel like, I mean, regardless of how. Okay.
Yeah. I just don't know if he'll be in WWE much longer.
I got you. I would say for me, LA is definitely going to win for sure. AJ, I don't see him winning this. He doesn't necessarily need to win this, and it will be a disservice towards LA Knight because LA Knight is on the rise still. So you will halt his momentum just by having him lose. So no, I think he needs to win this as well. Okay, 3-way match. We got Logan Paul, the social media megastar, the one who might be just one of those guys who's just like hated. I mean, he's so hated in this world. Like people just cannot stand him. The moment you bring Logan Paul's name, people vomit. And they just go, Kill him.
I
He needs to go
mean-
to jail. This.
Well, that's because of what he did.
I mean, he's done multiple things that was wrong. Even before that dang on scam. Are you referring to a scam?
No, I'm referring to back in December 2017.
The YouTube thing?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but still. I'm not saying I'm supporting it. I'm just saying, I mean, he was young. Young.
But
And probably didn't have no common sense about that.
with this match,
yeah.
I have to go with Randy.
Not just about what you guys. Logan Paul's retaining.
I'm gonna go with Randy because he's another guy who I feel like might retire pretty soon. He's been in this business for 22 years, and I can kind of see this being like his last last hurrah.
Yes and no. I think Randy needs to get into facing Cody eventually and build off of that story, and that can be like his last story to probably right off before he calls it quits. But until they do that, I think he's gonna stick around for another few more years
before he hangs up those boots.
Yeah, I don't think Randy's going to go away like this year or so. If he does, that'll be shocking because you could probably never be. It'll be hard to find another Randy Orton as time will go on because he's one of a kind. Yeah. He's a GOAT. Randy's a GOAT. Love you, Randy. I'm going with Logan Paul for that one. I think Randy doesn't need to tell the belt. Kevin Owens doesn't need the belt. They just need to put on an entertaining match to showcase that they can almost get to winning the belt. But Logan Paul is going to probably cheat to win. So who knows? We'll see. All right, next match. Second to last match we have here. The Pride, Bobby Lashley. Bobby who? Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford of the Street Profits with BFAB are going to take on the Final Testament, Karrion Kross, Akam and Razar of the Authors of Pain with Scarlett and Paul Ellering. This will be a 6-man tag team Philadelphia street fight, meaning it's going to be war. You ever heard that song? War. Ooh. Yeah. You ain't sing with me, man.
I don't know that song.
Really?
I don't.
I'm getting you hip today. Anyways, so who we got here?
The Pride.
The Pride. I want the Pride too. I love Karrion Kross. I love the Authors of Pain. I just want to see Bobby, Angelo, Montez have their moment at Mania because they deserve it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Now, based off what I said for night, I know you said what you said about night number 1. I get it. But night number 2 falls into this one because the odds are stacked against Cody. And as Cody Rhodes' babyface, he needs the best good guys need to struggle. They don't need to have it easy. They don't need to have it fair, which is why him and Seth winning would not be fair to Roman. Now, Roman having to lose twice. So you have to have Roman be built up as the bad guys who think to have it played out into his mind that he's going to beat Cody Rhodes for sure.
Oh.
And maintain his belts.
And if he's been undefeated for years.
Yes. 4 years straight. So if you have him beat twice,
that's a stretch.
We got to keep him strong. We got to keep Roman strong.
I know what I said earlier, but I'm realizing after you said that, I realized that's a stretch.
So we agree with each other from night one. You change them. Yep. See that. I mean, you convinced me to change my opinion about the NXT one. But anyways, we're here now. So Roman is kept strong here. Roman, Rock, Solo, Jimmy, Paul, Heyman going against Cody. Cody Rhodes is getting his butt whooped here, boy. Getting his butt tore up. Mama Rose is going to be in front. Since she's going to be in the front. And The Rock's going to come to her the audience. And he's going to hand her the belt with Cody's blood over it. And show you, you didn't see Raw. You've been missing out, bro. Sorry. So what happened was 2 weeks ago.
That's what he said?
No, this is what happened. He told Cody, I'm gonna come for you for blood. I'm gonna beat your behind. I'm gonna give this belt to your mama. Well, 2 weeks ago on Monday Raw, he faces Well, Cody came out to help Jay after Jay had won a match against Nakamura. And then Rock comes out backstage. He beats Cody. He beats him, leaves him out with a pile of blood across his face. Rain's pouring outside the ring. He's smashing his head back and forth into the trailer. And he just berates him, cusses him out, tastes his blood, puts him on the belt that he had. And it says Mama Rose, Cody Rose's mother on there, on his neck. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff. So he gonna be doing all that stuff to her. Expect her to slap the taste out of Rock's face. It's gonna be hilarious. I can't really wait to see that. But in terms of this match building up, Cody Rhodes has the odds stacked against him. Now, this match is gonna be completely over, Butch, and I'm all for it, and I'm loving it, and it's gonna be fun. But Cody having his odds against him, Jay's gonna come and help him probably. Sammy might help him. Seth, if he's still with him, might help him too. But there's rumors going on that John Cena might appear. That's Stone Cold Steve Austin. What?
That'd be awesome.
Might appear.
There's
Might appear.
Well, is there going to be no disqualification?
With the bloodline rules, yes.
No disqualification.
Yep. Completely. So, do we see Cody Rhodes ultimately winning against Roman Reigns? Or do we see Roman Reigns retaining his belt, extending his days? Because I think come September, he would have beaten Hulk Hogan's run as the longest reigning world champion.
That can't happen. Not a chance. Not a chance. And if the I don't want him to do that. Not at all. So if John Cena and Stone Cold come, then that's really gonna tip the scales.
Okay.
And because Roman and John Cena have had their war in the past. And John Cena, Cena and Cody, I don't believe have ever had any problems.
Yeah.
And now Stone Cold Steve Austin's been out of the loop for a while, but whenever he comes, the fans love it.
All right.
So if they come, that I don't believe in jinxing things. I'm just gonna say that might tip the scales for Cody.
Yeah. I mean, Cody is at a complete disadvantage at this point. He needs somebody. He needs some help.
What about Goldust?
If they can work out a deal with having him come for only one night, sure. AEW can WWE can put bygones. Well, tell themselves, let's say bygones. How you say the old saying?
Let bygones be bygones.
Thank you. Bygones, say it one more time.
Let bygones be bygones.
Let bygones be bygones. Okay? If they can come to an agreement, a partial agreement for one night only, then yes, have Goldust, have Dustin Rhodes come out there, fight for his brother, at The Rock, at him, and Roman Reigns too. And yes, we can see that happening. If it doesn't happen, I'm not losing sleep. I'm not that upset. I'm going to go WWE. Missed opportunity. It's unfair. He's not with WWE right now. He's with AEW.
Roman eliminated both of them from the 2015 Royal Rumble. If you remember.
He sure did, didn't he? You're absolutely right. Yeah. What year was that again?
2015.
Wow. Okay. That's the year he won it too.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot about that. I did not know that he actually did that. That's interesting. Wow. Look how full circle has come. And now we're in 2024 and this is happening. Wow, that's huge. Okay. So, and another thing too, by the way, rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. I'll still miss him. I'm a big fan of Bray Wyatt. Well, they did a documentary for Bray Wyatt this past Monday. Before Raw, you can see on Peacock. It's called Bray Wyatt Becoming Immortal. It tells a story. It's an amazing story.
I was never a fan, but behind his persona, the man was Wyndham Rotunda.
Yeah, great character. Love his character. Was a fan actually.
He was a good heel though.
Great heel. I thought he's a great talker too. A phenomenal worker. I also think he's an underrated in-ring performer. As much people want to give him crap by his in-ring abilities, I think he actually was a really good in-ring performer. He wasn't the greatest, but he wasn't horrible in the ring. So, yeah, man, I just want to point that out right quick, not to get too somber and get emotions start crying. Like, just saying, because I love, Bray. I was a big fan of his work. I would love that he came back. I would just wish that his story could have went out a lot better had he still lived. But, we're not in control of our lives sometimes, and we can't put two and two together. If things happen for a reason, we hear that all the time. I'm not sitting there saying that being sensitive or disingenuous or offensive to anyone who feels any type of way about that, because I love Bray and I wish no harm. I wish that he was still here.
And Luke too.
And Luke Harper, yeah, heck yeah. I wish just a lot of wrestlers that were still here. Eddie Guerrero, I would love for him to be brought back. It's been years since he's been passed away. So,
Andre the Giant.
Everybody. Tupac. I was a big fan of Tupac. So, but life is life, so you gotta live on. It's just one of the most difficult things we all have to go through when we continue to live. That's why it's important, no matter what grudge you have amongst your family, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunties, your moms, your dads, tell them you love them, hug them, because you just never know. We say that all the time. It's a cliche. At times it's corny.
But it's true.
And so at the end of the day, yes, let them know that you love them, and you will be loved. You'll be cherished. You'll be remembered, and will be deeply, deeply missed. But life goes on. So, yeah, man. This was our predictions regarding NXT Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania 40, Night 1 and Night 2. Join us here for tomorrow. We got something cooking for you guys. Seriously. Because, what am I trying to get at? I'm sorry. Yes, we got something cooking for you guys tomorrow. We're going to watch WrestleMania Night 1 and then Night 2 and give you guys our full review. Anthony, are you excited? Because I know I am. I'm tired right now for doing this video. It's been long.
If you smell what Anthony and Josiah is cooking.
I need to finish my story. I'm going to be a crybaby.
Hopefully not a Cody crybaby.
I am a Cody crybaby. Cody, we want Cody. Cody. Yeah, man. So WrestleMania 40 is shaping up to be a phenomenal event. I hope everything goes well. I also like to do this right quick. And that is pray for the individuals who are performing. This is just me. I don't want to sound too religious or preachy about this, but hey, you gotta pray because you never know. WrestleMania could go. You never know it could go bad sometimes. So I pray right about now in the mighty precious name of Jesus. Your mom bow down for me. Thank you. In the mighty precious name of Jesus, Heavenly Father. In the name of Jesus, I pray that each and every performer for WrestleMania, for NXT Stand and Deliver, will not come out of it hurt, will not come out of it injured. I pray that their well-beings are protected and safely secured, and that I pray that they don't risk injuries. If they risk any bruises or anything else like that, and it's not too serious, that's fine too, Lord. But I just pray that nobody gets to the chance of actually hurting themselves, being out for months, up into a year. I come against injuries right about now. I come against pain and sicknesses and anything that may be infiltrating their bodies right about now while they go out there and perform. And I pray for their well-being, that everything is safe, is planned, the performances are put well together. And I pray that me and Anthony will have a glorious time, a very entertaining moment just to be able to share with these performers who are looking to perform and put their bodies on the line for our entertainment, for our endearment, and that they are taken care of, being well taken care of to the point where they'll be able to do what they got to do the following night and be kept safe, be kept alive. I pray for Wendell Rotunda's family. I pray that they are healed because, Lord, I believe that what you says in your word about time healing all wounds comes for them. And I pray that Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper are with you, Lord, right about now, smiling, looking down on, what's going on in this world for the better, not for the worse, ever. So just pray that tomorrow we'll be safe as they are going to be safe when we watch them on the screen. In Jesus' name I pray.
Amen.
Amen. Yes, sir. All right, you guys, before we end this off, do me a quick favor, and that is to like, comment, subscribe, share amongst your friends, amongst your family, people who like you, even those who dislike you. It's all good. It's all okay.
Antman20325 is my Instagram.
There you go, buddy. There you go. You already know. You got plug in your social media, man. Plug in it.
Yeah.
Plug it. Plug in some more. Get some more.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. We out to here. See you guys tomorrow. He'll be here tomorrow, and then the other day for tomorrow. Well,
Peace.
next day. Anyways, we out.